Welcome everyone to our presentation about Filter Eye Care, the first non-prescription contact lenses intended for blue light protection and filtering. Next. I'm Charlotte. I'm the CEO and Supply Chain Sustainability Director for Filter.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Cesar, and I am the Operations and Logistics Director.
Hi, everyone. I'm Kate, and I'm the Creative Director for Filter.
Next, please. So the current low-cost blue light blocking glasses available on the market do not provide transparent information about their supply chains, so they're often a form of fast fashion. They also have an added issue of privacy because people on the other end of video calls can see your screen in the reflection of your lenses, as you can see in mine. Screen users need a blue light blocking solution that will fix these issues as well as effectively protect their eye health and sleep patterns. Next, please.
Thank you, Charlotte. On our business side, we conducted personal interviews with a college student involved in virtual political campaigns and other extracurriculars, and a young professional who highly values environmental sustainability and supply chain ethics. They both were interested in a contact lens alternative to blue light blocking glasses. Facebook Insight tools help develop our buyer persona. Spikes in screen time due to the pandemic have really been affecting people's eye health and inhibiting sleep cycles. A recent study showed that 72% of Americans who have spent more time on screens during COVID experience significant eye discomfort. This can feel like eye strain, blurred vision, or even headaches. Meanwhile, on our design side, our designer took marketing inspiration from prominent eye care and subscription brands such as Warby Parker and Birchbox, and design inspiration from other sites like Behance. Along with this, our designer focused on researching sustainable movements and how they are marketed within companies like Patagonia. Next slide, please. After speaking to friends and family and playing around with the Facebook Insights tool, our team devised a buyer persona that captures the key traits of the market that we would target. This persona's name is Elena, and she is between the ages of 17 and 25. She's a heavy digital reader of articles and textbooks, plus is an avid social media user. She is passionate about social justice and zero waste. So she's always looking at the CSR reports of companies before supporting them. She has been getting a lot of headaches recently from concentrated screen time, and her sleep patterns have suffered. Next slide, please. Now let me tell you a little bit about our solution. Filter contacts meet the needs of consumers who are looking for a more sustainable eye protection option, whether they already use prescription contacts or have 20/20 vision. These contacts provide the same defense against blue light as the glasses already on the market, but they are not reflective, so they protect your privacy and reduce distractions during virtual meetings. For folks who already use contact lenses, Filter will partner with existing contact manufacturers to apply their prescription sheet to our blue light blocking silicone product. According to target market research, our most suitable customers are lower to middle income, tech-savvy Gen Z, Millennial, and Gen Xers who primarily utilize e-commerce for acquisition of lifestyle goods, except for occasional trips to pharmacies and retail stores like Walgreens and Target. To reach these customers, we developed an e-commerce website for our filter boxes and subscriptions, along with B2B marketing materials such as invoices and stationery. Next slide, please.
All right, thank you, Cesar. Now let's look at our Filter Eye Care boxes. Our introductory Filter First box is meant for first-time customers looking to try our lenses at a low cost. Filter First acts as a starter kit for new Filter Eye Care users and includes a sterile glass container with one pair of bi-weekly filter contact lenses, in other words, contacts that only need to be replaced every 2 weeks, a recycled plastic contact case, and a recycled plastic mini contact solution. This box would be offered for purchase on our website and with retailers such as Walgreens or Target to help increase our reach towards potential customers. Next slide, please. Our second and third filter options are subscription-based. The Filter Friends box includes 2 pairs of bi-weekly filter contact lenses and the mini contact solution. After our users subscribe to Filter Friends, the box will be shipped directly to them for $25 a month. Meanwhile, our Filter 45 option is our dual subscription offer. This means that for $45 a month, we will send 1 box containing 2 bi-weekly filter contact lenses and 1 contact solution bottle to the customer and an identical box to the person of their choice. This subscription is designed to be an economic choice for families and friends, as well as a way for our customers to gift filter eye care. Next slide, please. Now let's turn our focus towards Filter Eye Care's main retail channel, its e-commerce website. Next. The subscription portion of the website includes parallax images, or in other words, scrollable images featuring our available boxes, an easy to subscribe design, and a short explanation of our Filter 45 option. Next. The last section of our site is intended to help with our brand awareness. It includes a section on blue light education, which helps the reader understand what blue light is and how our lenses differ from traditional blue light glasses. There is also a highlighted review section from our Filter Friends subscribers meant to help our customers engage with the Filter Friends community. Lastly, we have highlighted our small product line to increase brand awareness outside of our website. Next. All of these products are made sustainably. The first product is an upcycled plastic phone case with a humorous joke about blue light and our Filter Eye Care logo. Next are our recycled plastic contact cases, which feature icons from our filter branding. And lastly, we offer a reusable glass eyedropper for filter contact solution. This portable and easy to use eyedropper is meant for the on-the-go filter user and is stylish enough to blend in on any desk in any workplace. Next, please. At Filter, we strive to incorporate sustainable practices throughout our entire company. That's why even our company stationery and B2B invoices are made with recycled paper. Next. We also plan to release a sustainability report every year to highlight our eco-friendly accomplishments and hopefully pave the way for more sustainable practices within the eye care industry. Next.
Now let's take a look at the numbers. When considering the trial product, the monthly subscription, and the dual subscription options, we anticipate the average monthly revenue per customer to be $20. At 500 customers per month, we would bring in $120,000 in our first year. Since our first year total expenses are about $200,000, we would not make money in the first year of operations without investors, and it would take several years to pay off initial capital expenses and break even. One benefit is that a large portion of our startup expenses is equipment, and these are not recurring expenses, except for maintenance. In order to expand either the breadth or depth of brand offerings, demand for our product would need to increase each fiscal year until we broke even. Next slide, please. The concept of Filter is exciting and definitely meets the needs of multiple consumer problems, but the viability of the business is uncertain because of all of the operational and supply chain components that make us stand out. The integrity of our environmental sustainability and social ethics is very unique in the eye care market, which means that manufacturing logistics and labor are more expensive than if we were to do business with conventional methods. For our business to be viable, a significant consumer base would need to stick with the brand for the long term, and our costs would need to go down over time as we scaled up. Next slide, please. Next. Thank you so much for joining our presentation, and we hope you all stay healthy, happy, and sustainable.
Great, wonderful, perfect timing. So we have 8 to 10 minutes for Q&A. So questions from the judges?
I'll start. What percentage of blue light do the contacts filter out?
Since we didn't pursue the consulting with the engineer who would develop the technology, we don't know that percentage exactly, but we would be hoping for about 75%.
Okay. Other than that, I think it's excellent. I'm in the eyewear business, so I think eye wellness is a huge push, and it's a massive trend. I do really like this concept and the subscription portion of it, and you hit every other point necessary, the health benefits and everything. So well done on the presentation.
Thank you, Jennifer.
I'll chime in next. I also want to say I loved the way you thought about the subscription models and the different ways to sort of package the product. The branding is really beautiful too, so well done on that. Maybe I missed it, but did you have sort of some numbers in there about just the cost of sort of the manufacturing and the startup and all the tooling of that? I think you recognize the difficulty there, you know, and the challenging aspect of that, but did you have numbers on that or an estimate for that?
Yes, actually, one of our assignments was to put together a first-year startup expense sheet, and we did quantify that equipment would be a little over 100,000 in that first year, and that's a lot of injection molding equipment. And we want to procure even that equipment sustainably and complete the entire operation in an American city where we would employ American labor. And our main labor force would be formerly incarcerated people who are struggling to find employment. And so the labor was also a large portion of that yearly cost.
Yeah, that's great. And did you have the real estate costs in there too?
Yes, the real estate is about 60,000 each year for an Austin-based manufacturing facility.
Yeah, great. Great, really thorough. That's great.
So does any
I just wanted to ask a quick question. Maybe I missed this part, but blue light filtering contact lenses, were they prescription or non-prescription? Are they all non-prescription?
Yes, so they are non-prescription, and hopefully in the future we would build off of that and allow people to add their prescription onto the lenses.
Okay, so the compelling advantage of the problem you're solving is obviously the privacy in that, because for me, I can't get over the fact that I would have to put on contacts when I don't even wear contacts.
Yeah, so I guess the idea, at least for me, wearing glasses that are reading glasses in particular and blue light filtering, is that even if I'm on my phone for an hour without them, my chronic migraines start up again. And it's just such a hassle to take these on and off throughout the day. The contacts are something that I would wear throughout the day without having to constantly put them on and off.
Okay, fair enough.
Does anything like this exist? Like, does this technology already exist?
I searched for hours and I couldn't find anything, but there could be something I just wasn't able to identify.
Well, yeah, and I'll confirm that because I've been looking online for every one of the products that we've been pitched to, and AccuView has come close, but there's nothing really on the market. So it's a very innovative idea. So hats off to you for thinking out of the box.
AccuView is actually
I
one of the competitors that we looked at and to come up with our pricing.
Good.
When you conducted like your interviews, your research, did you speak with any people that don't wear glasses or contacts, and if they would be willing to wear it?
Yes. So I spoke to two formally in an interview I actually documented. One of them does wear contacts, and she said she would like an option that could work with her prescription. The other person doesn't wear them and said that he absolutely would if it was made responsibly. And then I also spoke to my brother and his friends, and none of them wear contacts, and they said that they'd be willing to try it and see if it's comfortable.
Mm-hmm. Great, excellent. So we have two very good questions from the audience, and all the panelists can, Kaitlyn, Charlotte, and Cesar can answer the second one from Beth Weeks after this. But I want to read the first question from McKenna Avery. She said, "I need this. You mentioned the negative fast fashion of what's already on the market. What kind of labor ethics would you use?"
So I touched on the sourcing of the equipment, and then there's also a company called TerraCycle, which recycles lots of different odds and ends products that are not commercially recycled with commingled streams in the American recycling industry. And they said that they'd be willing to do research and development for recycling post-consumer silicone feedstocks.